Alright, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Beer Bros. We're live on what, pre-recorded?
It's live right now.
Yeah, it is live right now in Conroe, Texas at Southern Star Brewing Company. It's actually a really big treat coming up, so I hope you guys enjoy. We got our first beer that we're going to show you guys is a Keller Blonde called Serial Killer by Southern Star. It's actually a sneak peek because they haven't released it to the public yet, so we're getting a nice showing here. So a nice Keller lager, German style.
Pilsner type smell.
Yeah.
Faint, a little bit of soda.
Just barely there, but it has it's nice and hoppy, but it's not bad. It's not overpowering or anything like that. It's got a smooth texture to it. And the hop's just kind of complimented. It goes really well. So check out that Serial Killer right there. I'm going to take another drink of that before we keep going.
It's been sitting for a little while, so there's not head, and it's humid today, so there's a lot of condensation.
But when it was poured, it had a nice, decent thick in there. The guys at the brewery here were nice enough to let us know what's going on here and about the new beer that's come out in about a month or so. Serial Killer. Check it on your stores, shelves pretty soon.
And if you're in a location that doesn't receive Southern Star, demand it.
There you go. All right.
While at the brewery, we had the opportunity to speak to Southern Star President Dave Fougeron, who gave us some background on their Walloon Grisette beer.
Walloon is a beer that officially died in 1964.
Okay.
It held on for 100 years before it died, a little bit over 75 years. It was a beer that was originally brewed for porous stone miners in Wallonia in Belgium. So coal, porous stone mining there, these guys would work in mine, and when they come up, these girls in gray dresses would serve them this beer. So grisette means girl in gray. So it's a beer style that flourished during the 1800s. So what you're picking up here with the flavor is, to me, and this is somewhat crude, but I describe this beer as what would happen if a Hefeweizen and a wit beer and a Saison had a three-way and had a baby. So
and we get the Walloon.
We get Grisette. So so the Walloon, we kind of paid homage to Wallonia by calling it the Walloon, and it technically is the Walloon, not just Walloon, but it doesn't even say that on the tap marker. What you'll find in this, we didn't use farmhouse ale per se, ale yeast per se. We used Baston, which is the same yeast that Orval uses.
Okay.
But Orval makes really big beers. We made kind of a table beer with it. It's 22% wheat. It's got a very complicated mash schedule. It's got a 3-step infusion mash. It's very sticky. It's really neat when you look at what's happening when you're mashing it in. You can see the enzymes working. You can see it change. It gets this really gray, ugly, sticky, nasty color, and then when you heat it up, it goes glassy on you, and you can see the sugar. You can see the sugar being made.
Yeah.
And then on the third step, it looks like a normal mash, but it has a little bit of a gray patina on top of it.
So let's have a drink of that. I'm gonna cheers to you real quick, if you don't mind. Cheers. That's Walloon. Delicious. That's my critique. No, when you're talking about the slight tartness or whatever, I can smell a little bit of it. Just very, very faint, like you mentioned. And it's just there, and it smells clean and tiny bit of tart to me. And that's I like it. It's a drinkable beer. And like you said table beer, and all that. That makes so much sense. Yeah.
We're super duper excited about producing a beer. That's what we're
Is this
really
one out in stores that people can get?
This is our summer seasonal. It's about to go away.
So get it while you can, right?
Get it while you can. It's probably close to being gone. The Lamort Vivant, which is also an interesting beer, is coming out next. We generally run this beer. This is our kind of hot season beer.
Oh, okay.
We keep it out because it's so refreshing.
Yeah.
It's the perfect kind of poolside beer. It's I don't know. It's just like it. you drink it, it's full of flavor until you swallow it and breathe it out, and then it's gone.
It's weird. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
you get just like a hint of phenols, and it's gone.
Fantastic.
So it's funny. I tell people, I was like, it's like Blue Moon, because most people don't know styles.
Yeah.
So I'll say, like, it's kind of like, can I say that on the webcast?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so I say it's like Blue Moon, but way more complex and has like a way more depth of flavor than Blue Moon has.
But it's not so in your face, though. I think to me it's subtle.
It's very subtle.
Yeah, it's great.
Very subtle.
Well, cool, Dave. That's Walloon by Southern Star. Thank you so very much for your time on that one. That was a great explanation.
Cheers.
Yes, thank you very much.
I wanted to drink another beer.
We got new beer to taste. We have the Vivant, which is more Vivant. Les Morts Vivants, which is the something death. I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
The living death.
The living death. Okay, so we're gonna test this out. Nope. Nope. None of that. No, this is as a nice smell.
Yeah, very subtle.
Ooh. Dave was right. You can, like, he was speaking of this earlier about hitting all the different flavors, and you can have it with. I could imagine having that with any kind of season of food or anything like that. What would you? Oh, no. So, it's a great drinkable beer, and you can drink it any time of the day, I would imagine, and any time of the year.
Well, there's more of summer.
No, but though, that's delicious. I could take a 6-pack home and be fine for the night, and then have to go back to the store next day and get another.
Have you sought professional counseling?
Not yet. No, but the Les Morts Vivants, that's a pretty delicious beer.
Yes.
I was actually, I shouldn't say I'm surprised. It's a great brewery, and
yes,
and it's a great tasting beer. So. Okay, so we got a couple more to try, and this is actually an interesting experiment that we've got going on here. We have Berry Hatchet Stout, which we've had on the show before, but we have the regular stout right here, and then we have the Berry Hatchet Stout Nitro. Just look at the difference, though, especially in the head right there. More bubbles and everything like that.
So Berry Hatchet Nitro.
Yes. So I'm interested in seeing what the difference is. I'm told it's supposed to be two different beers.
You understand that they're stouts?
I understand.
Yeah. Okay.
I understand.
Just making sure.
Usually not my favorite, but I'll give it a shot.
And Berry Hatchet is my favorite beer overall.
Yeah. So that is a nice, very thick, yeah. And taste it back in your mouth, at least I do. Is it multi-flavor? Is that what I'm tasting? And then we have the Nitro. There's already a different smell to it, just a little bit, very, very subtle. Yeah, it seems like there's more aroma in the Nitro. Am I right on that one?
I think there is.
I revert back to the expert. So, test the Nitro here. Almost milky.
Yes, very smooth, very.
Yeah, that's fantastic. We've had a couple of, we've had a Nitro Stout on our, that reminds me, okay, sorry, I need to stop because saying too many things at once. We've had a Nitro Stout on our show before, and that's...
We've had Nitro on it, or we've had Berry Hatchet on our show before.
Yes, but I was talking about the Nitro in particular, that
okay.
It reminds me... Yeah, exactly. I thought it was tasting like milk, but I guess it was the Nitro portion of it. Excuse me. Alright, I'm going to cut that. You should cut that. No, but it is very delicious, very smooth, very smooth. And I could drink that.
Yeah.
Like, we know...
Another stout?
Even another stout, yeah. Actually, well, I don't know what's Chris's beer today. Let's find out. Hold on. Oh goodness, they're two completely different flavors. I can't differentiate between I can't differentiate. I can't choose one. What would you choose? What's Keith's beer today? You like? I do love the Nitro too. I can't. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna choose the Nitro for Chris's beer today. Yes, another stout. It's a magic, a miracle that Chris is choosing a stout for Beer Bros.
So twice.
Twice, yes.
1 month.
Yes, it is. Thus ends another exciting episode of Beer Bros. Go out, get some Southern Star, especially the Nitro. Is it available in stores? No. You've got to come to Conroe.
Come to Conroe, Texas.
Yes.
Get some of the Buried Hatchet Nitro.
You should bottle it. Is what you should. No, but very delicious beer and very great guys here at the Conroe, at the Southern Star Brewery. Come out, check them out, and say hello. Otherwise,
Comment, like, subscribe.
there you go. And here goes out. You got to pound me. Come on. That's what we do. There we go. All right. And go.
It's called Beer Bros.
Yeah.
It's
And it's
very
on.
small. We've only been going for 6 months.
Okay, I think I've actually seen that online. Really? Yeah.
Really?
I'm embarrassed.
I haven't seen the podcast, but I've seen mention of the name.
Really? That's
Yeah.
wow.
I do a lot of
impressed.
Google searches all the time.
Okay.
I'm,
We're impressed.
a little bit
We did Buried Hatchet on one of the shows. So.
fantastic.
Yeah. So cool. Now we can't ever see anything.
Feel free.
Now that you got him on camera, that is